and grant you true comfort. Your Excellency, the loss of these young lives is not going to be in vain. As a ministry, we have made the decision that this has to be the turning point. Our schools must be safe havens for nurturing the potential of our children. Parents and guardians should not live with anxiety over the safety and security of their children in school. The children themselves must not live with concerns about their safety and security in the school environment. We are keen to establish the cause of the tragedy that cost these young lives. The Directorate of Criminal Investigation is leading in this process. And we, as a ministry, are also carrying out an audit to establish if there was any omission on the part of our officers. I want to give the assurance, Your Excellency, that we will hold to account anybody found culpable for this incident. Your Excellency, we have also commissioned a nationwide audit of all public and private boarding schools to determine the level of compliance with the school safety manual that has been established. We will take firm action to ensure compliance with the requirements of the manual. We will also take firm action to sanction those who have failed to ensure compliance with the manual. We want in the long run to guarantee the confidence of parents, guardians and learners, and indeed all stakeholders that our schools are not danger zones. Your Excellency, as I conclude, I wish to thank all those who have supported the families of the victims since the tragedy happened. There has been an outpouring of support starting from the highest levels of government, led by His Excellency the President and Your Excellency the Deputy President. My colleagues in the Ministry of Interior, National Administration, the Ministry of Health, the Ministry of East Africa have rendered dedicated support as well. The county government of Nyeri, led by His Excellency Governor Mutahi Kahiga, has been of immense support. May I also thank all other players, the Red Cross, such as the emergency groups led by the Red Cross and the CLAGI, for the support and assistance that they have provided since the night of the tragedy. I urge all of us to sustain this sense of community and solidarity as we navigate this tragedy. Poleni sana na Mungu awafariji. Your Excellency, may I now invite you to make your remarks and deliver His Excellency the President's message of condolences.
Asanteni sana, tafadhali tuketi. The moderator of the 24th General Assembly of the PCA Church, my Lord Bishops, Kanisa letu la Kristo, the families of these young boys lying before us, former Vice President Dr. Kalonzo Musyoka, former Minister Eugene Wamalwa, our Governor Mutahi Kahiga, our PS for Education, the Honorable Senators present, members of Parliament, members of the County Assembly, the people of Muiga, the people of Kieni, the people of Nyeri, and all men and women who have come to pay their last respect to these young souls. Gaine mwega, na hindi ciothe. Ngeithia ciarĩrĩ mwathani agocwo, mwathani agocwo rĩngĩ. Nimefika hapa kwa niaba wa Rais wa Jamhuri ya Kenya, Dr. William Samoei Ruto, ambaye yako ziara kirasmi nchini Marekani, na kwa niaba ya serikali yetu na wa Kenya kuja kuomboleza kifo cha watoto wetu. It is true the way the former defense minister has said. When this tragedy occurred, I was in Mombasa on official duty. Very early in the morning, I was informed by the governor. and I was going for a funeral to Trans Nzoia in Kitale. And from there, I flew directly to here, to Jaribo. Then I drove all the way to Gatarakwa. And I had time to pray for the parents, to sing with the people of that village. And it was a sight that was ghastly. It was a very difficult moment for me kwenda kuona pahali watoto wetu walichomeka. Na kwa hivyo mimi sina maneno mengi, ni kuambia wazazi, may the Lord give you comfort. It is difficult. We cannot pretend to tell you that it is easy. As the moderator said in his sermon, if it were possible, much as none of us welcomes death, but if it were possible, it's much better for parents to be buried by their children as opposed to parents burying their children. These young souls, innocent young boys, our heart cries for them. When you look at them, they are innocents. They are no more. So sisi kama serikali, wazazi tunasema pole. Kwa watu ya Nyeri tunasema pole. And Governor, RC and your teams, you people have been wonderful. Ile kazi mmefanya, Mungu atabariki nyinyi. I want to really thank the people of Nyeri for the unity they have shown in the last 3 weeks juu ya hawa watoto wetu. And mimi nasitikika sana. And the Ministry of Education, as the President directed, do whatever you can on matter safety. Dwanyoba itu tuoka kuga oria twekaga tuokana gashigo kugiria sharia maithori tondu niguo Ngai witu endaga tuikare twendanite tuikare tuiguanire tha na muno muno tukoranagia wendo nigetha tuhata guikara na njira iria yagirire. Former Vice President, the people of the mountain are very good people. They are very trusting. And they are very kind. And they are very loving. They return love with love. They return kindness with kindness. They are very forgiving, but they don't forget. I appeal to everybody to treat the people of the mountain with kindness, because it's the right thing to do. These people who are there, they are there today, they will be there tomorrow. No ithuĩ twarĩ kuo, no ithuĩ twĩ kuo, no ithuĩ tũgakorwo kĩ? Ndarĩkia. Ndarĩkia. Before I ask moderator to allow me to sing one song with these Christians, ningetaka nisome risala ya rabirabi ya rais wetu William Ruto. Condolence message of His Excellency William Samoei Ruto, President and Commander-in-Chief of the Defense Forces, to the families who lost their young ones in the Hillside Edarasha Academy fire tragedy. We are pained by the loss of young lives in the Hillside Edarasha Academy fire tragedy. Success Timothy Wamai, Emmanuel Maina, Kelvin, Samvin, Travis, Ferdinand, Kent, Timothy, Weru, John Komu, Lewis Machira, Roy Braddon, Roy Victor, Michael, Lewis Wairagu, John Monga, Collins, Bernard, Robinson, Emmanuel Kiragu, and Ernest were hardworking and with a promising future. As investigations continue, we commit to support the families affected by the horrific accident. We also call upon for strict compliance with boarding regulations to prevent the recurrence of such tragedies. Our thoughts and prayers are with the families of the Hillside Edarasha Academy fraternity. May we be comforted by the word of the Lord in the book of Psalm 34, verse 18. The Lord is near to the brokenhearted and saves the crushed in spirit. Rest in peace, Poleni Sana. Signed, William Samoei Ruto, President of the Republic of Kenya. Modi na brena kuhoera bururi. Muturirikane mahoya-ini niguo. Eka rwimbo twainaga PCA. Nĩ mũkoĩ.